Ma'am, I always wonders what is sinking and floating? Singing and floating? Sinking and floating is a nice question. Yeah, so does anyone know what is sinking and floating? No, ma'am, even I've been wondering the same thing. I thought it was something about Earth, but it's not. Sinking and floating is when you put a heavy thing to the water, it goes down and sinks. When you put something like a rock, it sinks in the water. When you put something light, example of a feather, it floats. Just like that, it happens to a lot of other things. Did anyone got it what's sinking and floating? Yes, ma'am. Yay, I got to know what's sinking and floating. Yeah, dancing. Yeah, me too, dancing. Anyway, stop dancing. So, let me tell you an experiment. So the experiment is, take a bucket or something filled with water. It should have a lot of space. Take some rocks and put it inside the water. What do you think will happen? It will sink, ma'am, sink. Good, it will sink. Anyway, what happens when you put something like example of a paper boat? It floats. Yes. What do you think about when you put rice? Okay, just leave that. Why don't we go? What happens when we put some just as dissolving? It's like that, but about falling down and going up. So when we put a feather. Ma'am, sorry I came late. What were we learning about? We were learning about sinking and floating. Anyway, sinking is when the material, whatever you put in the water, goes down, and the other thing, when you put something light, it flows up. Anyway, the result is when you put something heavy to the water, it sinks, right? When you put something light like a feather, what do you think will happen? Oh, it is of course gonna sink. No, it's gonna float. So anyway, ma'am, now I know everything about sinking and floating. Why don't you tell the class? Sinking is when you put a heavy thing into the water, it sinks. When you put a light thing into the water, it floats like an angel. Yay! Okay. So, class, we know everything about sinking and floating. Let's ask some questions. What is sinking? Sinking is what you put something heavy in the water, and when you put a heavy thing to the water, it sinks. Example, the rock. Yeah, that's a great idea. What do you think about floating? When you put something light into the water, it floats like an angel. Yay! That's awkward. Yeah, so kids, do you have any more questions? I'm gonna give you a test. So then practice right now. Go home and practice. Home time.